What's up, comic book guys and gals and whatever else there might be? It's 1208 somewhere. I got a short but sweet comic haul for this week. We're starting out with a bang, and by bang, of course, we mean Deadpool. This is issue number 11 from volume 1. Pays homage to Amazing Fantasy 15, of course. But what's also neat about this issue is that Deadpool goes back in time to the events in the Amazing Spider-Man number 47, and he fiddles with that plot, and that's a lot of good Deadpool fun. And then even at the end of this issue, they show the actual comic. You can read the actual number 47 comic. So I thought that was neat, and of course, pretty cool cover. Again, from the same shop, I picked up a couple more Deadpool. This is number 40. And then this is number 41. Kind of reminds me of Mad Max. I don't know why. That's neat. And then this one I got from Mile High Comics. And it's a variant of Deadpool Kills Deadpool number 1. I just thought that was a really, really neat cover. I had to grab it. I really like this stuff down here. Free chimichangas. $1 off with B. Arthur costume. Golden Girls era only, guys. All pouches subject to random search. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard of that, definitely pick it up. If you have, congrats, because it's freaking sweet. I think Deadpool would approve. And of course, had to pick up the latest issue of The Walking Dead. Keeping up with that action. I mentioned in the last video, I got a couple of issues from a Daredevil mini-series called Father. Picked up the last two. 6-issue series. Really sweet artwork, really cool covers and stuff. But the story, kind of lost it for me. Seemed kind of weak. When I was done with it, I was like, alright. It had heart because it was, dedicated to Father's Day, but, not one of the best ones. And then I was flipping through a bunch of random boxes at another local comic store, and I found this, which I thought was really neat. Big fan of Married with Children. I love finding these random, either cartoon-based comics or comics based on TV shows. You never would have thought this fucking TV show has its own comic, like Pinky and the Brain and Rocko's Modern Life. There's a comic for everything, which, hallelujah. And this one looks really cool. I still got to read that. I'm sure it's hilarious. Really neat cover. That's a number 5. Then I got this one. I thought this, I was basically, sold on the cover. I just thought it was cool. And I got this from an eBay seller. I wanted one particular comic. And, the comic was like $3, but no matter how many you're buying, the shipping is, like $3.99, I think it was, and then 25 cents per other comic. So I was like, you know what, I need to pick out some other comics to get, so I'm not paying all this shipping for one fucking comic. So I searched through his items, and I thought this one looked neat. Yeah, that was only, I think, like $1.50. So I just figured I'd get my money's worth by choosing a couple that looked interesting to me, and got that one, and I got this one. I wanted to start reading more horror comics. I've heard a little bit about this title. I read this and thought it was really cool, so I'll keep on going with those. And then these are blowing my mind. I think I saw this in the user Tom Ryan's video. I'm not 100%, but I think it was. And I didn't even know that these comics were out. They've been out since almost the beginning of the year, I think. And this is the number 1. I think it's a variant. These are really, really great books. Huge fan of Fight Club already. I like what they did with the story, where I think it's 6 or 9 years after the events in the movie. He's got a son, and he's married to Marla, and there's a lot of good stuff going on. So I had to get that one off eBay, but the other ones I was able to find at my comic store. That's number 2. That's a variant too. These are variants. I just got all the variants before someone else bought them up from the shop, and I had to order them online. So they had plenty of the regular issues. So I think that's a really cool cover. His name was Raoul Seymour. And then this is number 4. A lot of readers have been sending in photos about them doing graffiti and stuff that say like Tyler Lives and Project Mayhem and Rise or Die. I think that looks like a lot of fun. I thought about trying to do something like that and send it in. If I close about Revolution, man, it's very philosophical. It's definitely turning into one of my favorite series. I'm glad I found it, and that's what's so awesome about all these comic videos on YouTube. This whole community is, you know, seeing a comic that you didn't know about in someone else's video and picking it up and going from there. You know, finding your own and inspiring others, talking about it. We all love it. Really excited to start doing this. I'm waiting on my Spider-Man mystery comic to show up. That's where you pay like $69.99 and you get 5 vintage Spider-Man comics, you know, all pre-1979, ranging, you know, from poor to excellent condition. I mean, it's kind of a gamble, but you got a chance to pull Amazing Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy 15 and Spider-Man number 1. I believe there's 999 boxes. And you got like a 1 in 300-ish chance of pulling a major issue. I thought it'd be fun. I think that's supposed to come tomorrow. I'll probably do a video of me opening it and seeing what I got. Seeing if I got lucky or if I just got some Spider-Mans that are cool. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Peace out, guys.